Now we're going to get into Apple. Apple recently revealed at their press conference a headset.
Ah, yes.
The one that's been in all the memes.
All the memes.
Every single one. And this thing...
You may have seen it.
You may have seen it. Or seen the eyes looking at you. But this headset has an eye-watering price. I'm pretty sure you know it. Oh.
$3,500?
Yeah, $3,500 is how much it is listed for, which is a significant amount of money. You could buy
for only like 2 hours of battery life.
Yeah, I think you have to be tethered to more batteries as well, so it might not be fully. I mean, you're able to move around, but the thing might need additional battery power. So this is a AR augmented reality device. Mm-hmm. So it is also seeing what's happening around you. So the tech demo basically was showing that you could be using it to create multiple screens in front of you. And it was seemingly more of a potential work environment device where you could be more productive and have, instead of having your laptop and multiple physical screens, you could have the VR goggles and then as many screens as you want in any size or orientation as you want, which would be pretty beneficial.
I see. As we inch closer and closer to becoming our very own Tony Stark.
That is kind of true. So, but yeah, I mean, the thing is that I think there is a value proposition there, because as long as they have apps in there, if you have a full version of Mac OS on there, like a laptop version, then I think it'd be good, because then you could have basically your full range of applications, but on your VR or AR device, your headset device. So you wouldn't get this if your company gave you the opportunity or the option between using a AR device or the headset or a traditional laptop and screens. Which would you take?
As of right now, I would still take the laptop, just because I am just still more versed in there. And I mean, 2 hours of battery life is...
I mean, if you're plugged in.
But I mean, if I'm plugged in... No, I think I would still take the laptop, just more because I'm familiar with that, and I don't know how I would do...
Virtually?
A heavy
Excel load?
Yeah, like a heavy Excel spreadsheet load or something.
I think it would be pretty... as long as it's supported.
Yes. So I was wondering, does this support voice recognition?
Yes. It also... You can speak to it as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other feature that it has, or interesting thing it has, is that it has no controller. It actually follows your eyes, and it can see what you're looking at, and then it'll go towards that as the thing. And then you just use your fingers to click.
I see.
You click things. So I think it'd be good because you would be able to see your computer, because you can see into your room. So you can still use your physical keyboard, but have virtual monitors of any size you want. So I also would probably not take it, by the way, just as a thing, but only because the first edition of any product is going to have a lot of growing pains.
Oh, yes.
But in terms of the idea of having as big or small a screen as you want is definitely a plus. However, it would be very odd trying to share your screen at work with somebody, but your screen is just look at the ceiling over there. It's up there. The Excel, what Excel spreadsheet? Oh, right there. Let's look up.
Yeah. Let's hope your boss and coworkers are versed in longitude and latitude coordinates, because you have your
top right.
Yeah.
My top right, stage top right, stage. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I think it's an interesting thing. But can they do what Meta couldn't do. And is Apple arguing for the same thing Meta is arguing? Because Meta was arguing for a full VR experience of virtual reality.
Yeah.
Apple is arguing for a more augmented reality where you are still planted and you can see out and you can see your eyes and what you're looking at, but it's not you're fully immersed. So why do you think that there's more hype on Apple versus what Meta has produced?
Well, just based on what I've seen from Meta, they sank billions of dollars into the metaverse only to come out with something that could only be compared to a cross between Roblox and like the old Wii U, like Me World type thing. And
RuneScape.
Yeah, like
old
RuneScape. Man. Oh man, some
Just
of you
WoW.
folks won't. Oh my god, won't even know like how, like back then. Old early internet, the RuneScape was. We're talking about some like
The full marketplace.
Yeah, Porygon looking
So
textures.
So you're saying that
It's
is
wild.
because the digital assets weren't good enough to justify it.
They sank that money only to produce this little thing, but it wasn't even fully complete, and there's no real reason to get that deeply
Immersed into it.
into
A digital
metaverse.
world.
Yeah, into a digital world like that. Apple, I believe, has the right idea with you just have the augmented. It's only within your field of vision, and like you just have basic minimalist.
Like what you would want. Like you don't
what
need
you would want.
You don't
Like,
need the
just-
extra stuff.
Yeah, you don't need. There's no extra fluff in there.
I think it's definitely the marketing. Like Apple has great marketing. So the idea that like metaverse is a like immersive thing, you're going into a new universe to start a new life or second life type thing, is less appealing to the majority of people than the idea of adding more functionality and not paying for physical devices. So like if you didn't have to pay for a physical monitor, that would go bad, and you just have VR that can make bigger or smaller monitors, or like, or be able to like create stuff in an AR space so you can like see things in 3D and model things like that. That's all very cool stuff that I'm pretty sure they also marketed for the Meta Quest. But the thing is that the focus of the Meta Quest was not productivity or these more like understandable goals. It was very like the whole thing that they changed the damn name of the company from Facebook to Meta is like a big statement that like the metaverse.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the next big thing. This was supposed to be.
We're supposed to be the one.
Yeah, the next invention to slice bread or something. Like the new wheel, and it just ended up flopping. The other thing, though, like just to play devil's advocate with Apple, because as a previous user of their products, like they have and are known for their Retina display. So the thing with Apple is that they are very, very clean, and that also goes with their presentation. Like all of their products, while minimalist, are very presented very, very
like
professionally.
Professionally. The design aesthetic is very, very professional.
Right. My only like real concern though that would also stop me too is the strain on your eyes.
Yeah.
Like with a monitor, you can control the brightness to some extent. Turn on your night filters or night blue canceling filter, and then be able to step distances away. While I think, from what I'm understanding of the Apple Glass goggles,
yes,
is you don't have that option. Instead, you would just shrink your window.
Yeah, you would be, because it's basically
away.
You can't see through it.
Yeah,
it's basically the whole thing. You're always looking at a screen very close. So there is that. I think there will have to be some sort of like time limit type thing where you shouldn't be. because of eye strain, but I think it's definitely going to be interesting, and I'd look forward to seeing the types of applications that these manufacturers or these other developers are going to do to like emphasize on this, because I think there's a lot of developers that are just specifically for Apple stuff, and people are going to buy it because it's Apple.
Yes, because there is that brand loyalty. Like Apple commands like the biggest brand loyalty. And
once there's a few like applications on there that are like pretty good and they justify it more, I think it's going to be I don't know about a slam dunk, but I think it's going to be they're going to move product, I think. They're definitely going to move product. All right, I think we talked a lot about that one. Yeah. We can I think move on. I mean,
okay.